Hello guys, this is Hamik Makese from Network Techs. In this video, I'd like to show you how to do the configuration of VLANs, EtherChannel, and Inter-VLAN routing. But before to start, first I'd like to define each technology. Let us start by VLAN. The full form of VLAN is Virtual Local Area Network. By short, I can say that it is a logical segment within a physical network. As you know, in the switch, we have the default VLAN that is VLAN 1. That makes all the devices connected to the switch to communicate because it shares the same broadcast domain. But when you do the configuration of the VLAN, it's gonna split that segment. That means two different VLAN in the same physical devices or in the same physical switch, it will not communicate anymore. And the second technology is the EtherChannel. EtherChannel is a technology that is used to bundle multiple physical Ethernet links into a single logical interface called a port channel. As you see here, we have two switches we have connected. There's two switches with two links, and when we will configure the Ether channel, those two links will be bundled. It's gonna act like the same, like the single link, but normally, physically, it is not the single link. It is two links, two physical links, but logically, it's gonna act like the single one, like only one, and the STP will not be applied because of the Ether channel. And the last one, we're gonna talk about the Inter-VLAN routing. Inter-VLAN routing is used to enable communication between VLANs using a layer 3 devices. This is our layer 3 devices router. We're gonna configure the Inter-VLAN routing here, and all those VLANs will be able to communicate each other. Okay, before to start, let me first do the configuration of the computers. First, we're gonna start by configuring the computers. Then after that, we're gonna move to the switch to create the VLAN. We're gonna move to the router to do the configuration of the Inter-VLAN. Let us first start with this PC. .192.10.10.2. This is the default gateway. It's gonna be .1. Let us move to the second PC. The second PC gonna be .3. The default gateway gonna be .1. And we move to VLAN 20. From VLAN 20, the IP address gonna be 192.168.20.2. Let us copy subnet mask 20.1. Close it. This gonna be 20.3 subnet mask, then 20.1. Now we are going to create the VLAN from the first switch. Enable conft Let us start by VLAN 10, name, cells, exit, VLAN 20, name, HR, exit. Let us verify, do show VLAN brief. We have two VLAN 10 cell and VLAN 20 HR. The second step, we are going to assign the interfaces directly to the VLAN. Let us go to interface fast Ethernet 05, switch port, mode, access, switch port, access, VLAN 20. VLAN 20, why? Because this computer is belonging to the VLAN 20. Exit, interface fast Ethernet 04, switch port, mode, access, switch port, access, VLAN 10. Do show is, let me no. Okay. Exit, interface fast Ethernet 06, switch port, mode, access, switch port, access, VLAN 10. Exit, save. Let us check show VLAN brief. Here you can see we have two VLANs. VLAN 10 cell, we have assigned two interfaces on it. And we have VLAN 20, we have assigned interfaces fast Ethernet 05. Now let us move to switch 2 of T host, switch 2. Let me open it a little bit. In switch 2 we have two interfaces, interface 3 and 4. Let us first create the VLAN 10, exit, then VLAN 20, name, HR, exit. Now we are going to assign access ports to VLANs. Have to go to interface fast Ethernet 3. No, let us go to interface range fast Ethernet 03 and 4, switch port, mode, access, switch port, access, VLAN 20. Save. Let us check show VLAN brief. You see VLAN 20 has two interfaces on it. Good. Now, as I told you, we already assigned the IP address to the PC. If we try to ping if we try to ping 192.168.10.2, it will not ping. Why? It will not ping. Why? Because it is in the different VLAN, the different broadcast domain. Okay, let me show you another things. As you can see, we have one physical switch, but inside we have created two different VLAN, VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. This PC is connected to this switch through VLAN 20, and this one is connected to the same switch through VLAN 10. Let us try to ping if it's gonna work. It will not work, like I told you, because it is in the different broadcast domain. Let us go to the PC. Ping 192.168.20.4, I think. Oh, let me configure it. 20. It will not ping because it is in the different broadcast domain. It will not request timed out. Okay, now let us move to EtherChannel. We are going to do the configuration of the EtherChannel. As you see in these two links, the STP is applied. You can see the link. Some of the ports are green and another one, only one is orange. This is because of the STP. It's block one link. But now let us do the configuration of the EtherChannel. You will see how it's gonna work. Okay, now let us go to the switch to do the configuration of the EtherChannel. Conft range fast Ethernet 0 2 oh sorry interface range fast Ethernet 0 2 3. Then switch ports mode trunk. Then now we are configuring the EtherChannel. Channel group 1, mode active. Enter. Exit. Let us go to configure the port channel interface. Interface for channel 1, switch mode trunk. Finish. Let us go to switch 2. In switch 2 we have how many interfaces? We have 2 interfaces, interface 1 and 2. Conft interface range 1 and 2, switch port, mode, trunk, then channel group 1, channel group 1, mode, active, exit, interface, port channel 1, switch port, mode, trunk, exit. Now let us go to verify. First save, then we'll do show EtherChannel summary. Yeah, the EtherChannel summary, the configuration is done. As you can see, we have ACU. S means layer 2 and U means in use. Yeah, EtherChannel has 2 protocols, but as we have used LACP protocol. Okay, let us verify in switch 1, 2. So EtherChannel summary. Yes, the configuration of the EtherChannel is done. And the last step, we are going to do the configuration of the Inter-VLAN routing. But before to do the configuration of the Inter-VLAN routing, from the switch, Fast Ethernet 01 will be configured as a trunk. Interface 01, switch port, mode, trunk. Save it. Then let us move to the layer 3 devices. As I told you, if you try to ping, it will not ping. If you try to go to 1, 1, then 10, 2, it will not ping because there is no Inter-VLAN. Now let us move to the router. We're gonna configure the Inter-VLAN. From the router, what you have to do, we have to go to conft, then interface, G0/0, no shutdown. No shutdown. From the layer 3, from this router, we have to create the sub interface. To create the sub interface, first you have to on the router interface. Then let us go to interface 0.10. This we have created the sub interface. The first sub interface is for the VLAN 10. Now, if you try to assign the IP address directly, it will not work. Let us try 68.10.1. If you try, it will not work. Why? Because first we have to configure the encapsulation. Let us configure it. Encapsulation, DOQ, 10. 10 represents VLAN 1, VLAN 10. Now it works. Let us go to configure the second subinterface. Subinterface 20. Now we are going to configure the encapsulation 20 and the IP address. The IP address gonna be 20.1. 20.1. Save. Now, if you noticed, the interfaces between switches are changed. All are green. Before, this one was yellow because of the STP. The STP was blocking this port. But now, as we have configured the Ether channel, all the interfaces become active. There is no more STP. There is no more STP on it. Okay, now what you have to do we have to try to ping. To do the ping, if you notice that the same ping does need to work before, now it's gonna work. Let me just make sure that the IP address was configured properly. This is for VLAN 10. Now let us try to ping VLAN 10. Yeah, now it works. Now we are able to ping VLAN 10 from another switch. As you can see, it works. Let me go to this computer, then try to ping VLAN 20. 20.2. It works too. Now we can ping. Let us try with 20.3. It works too. Before, I was showing you before from VLAN 10, we couldn't ping the computer connected to the same switch with VLAN 20. Now let us try to ping if there is the connectivity between that. Okay, now it can work. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video. Bye.